a point a camera at somebody and they immediately change their demeanor. Stick a mic in somebody's face and their voice changes. Bond, James Bond, 007, license to kill. Anyway, yeah, how we project the image, the magi, the magazine, the imagination. I'm trying to run test calls today for possible podcast talks with people live. The energy of live is cool. Anyway, David is in Bali, and I'm going to try and catch up with him again. The tech is not perfect. The calls drop, and he's on his phone in a hotel somewhere. So God knows what's going to happen. So let's try it, and let's see. Facebook wants an extremely large box on my screen for making a call. Let's see. It says here that it's ringing and that there's a connection, but there is absolutely nothing coming through.
You hear me now?
Oh my, yeah, man, you're loud and clear. You're loud and clear, coming through, straight through.
Cool.
Right.
And wait for 1 second, because where's the fucking option to put it on speaker? Hello?
Yeah, man.
Got it.
Yeah, man. Okay, that's.
I am in.
That's it. That's it.
I hear you crisp clear.
Crisp biscuit, man. I love a crisp biscuit. It's just
biscuit clear.
Yeah, yeah. It has to snap, man. It has.
You're live now.
I'm live. I'm live on.
Live, my brother.
I'm live on Facebook, and
Let's go.
I'm doing workarounds. I'm doing tests. I'm doing.
Is that Facebook Live now?
Yeah. It's what I'm doing is I'm running a little project called Black and White, where I film only in black and white. Yeah. And
cool, man.
yeah. It creates nice little visual contrasts. Yeah. And it's not the, I'm really going for black and white. I'm not no gray. It's the extreme contrast, right? Which makes it really interesting. So I'm trying to do that because it's not just about, when you create content, the audio has to be clear, the audio has to be good, the audio has to be great, and we're working the best way we can to make everything cool here. But there's also that visual element, right? It's like, what is music without dance, right? What is music without dance? It doesn't make sense, right? You have to move to it. You have to feel it. You got to get that. You got to get that rhythm. What is the creation of art without an audience, right? You can say you just create art for art's sake. It's okay, but if there's no reaction, if there's no reaction, then the art is not complete, right? The art is not complete without feedback. So that's the whole point of getting the visual element right. Yeah, you can film wherever you are, and you can get that real. You can walk through the cities and get the street feel like you get with when you talk to people and kids out on the street and you're filming them in real time. That's cool. I can't really do that where I am because I'm trapped in the Highlands of Scotland, where beautiful scenery is nice, but
I don't know if you noticed, but sometimes you're off. I mean, then I hear you, then I don't hear you.
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. It should be pretty clear on my side, but once again, Facebook has no system for checking audio. You can't hear me at all.
Sucks again.
Yeah, I think that you're on a mobile,
I have a
right?
story to tell you, man, because I've experienced something very special today.
Okay, tell me about it, mate. I'm all ears.
Hello?
Tell me about it, man.
Listen, man, I went to a healer in Bali. It's like a traditional, medicine man from Bali.
Mm-hmm.
And my God. I went there, and he knew exactly where my pain was. I didn't say nothing. Of course, he saw my bruises, but I wasn't there for my bruises. It was more for my lower back, and also my left side for my body is weak. And yeah, he said that first he started to touch my toes, between my toes, and he said, "Oh, you're strong. You have a strong body." I said, "Yeah, I work every day on it." And then eventually he came by one toe. I think it was my left, between I think my little pinky toe and the other, and then he put like a pencil between it, and he started to ridge it against those two toes, and that hurt. Oh my God, that hurt. And he said, "Okay, you have lower back problem and you've got stomach problems." And I was, damn man, I thought, yep, that's true. Okay, we're gonna fix it. So he worked with me like 10 to 15 minutes, and after that he did the test again, and it was gone, man. And I'm now walking like nothing's wrong with me. Okay, I still have the bruises, but I can dance already, man.
That's incredible. I mean, let's just backtrack a bit, because you had when did you have the accident? Like 2 days ago?
Yesterday.
Yes, yesterday. You had the accident yesterday.
Yesterday morning.
My God, man.
Yesterday morning, and it's not even. Yeah, it's been a day. But it hasn't been a day gone, because I went there early in the morning to him. So I praise him, and that's the thing, man. If you are here in Bali with me and your family, I'm gonna bring you to that guy, man. He's a magician. He's a magician, man. He is really. He had also like a stick, and that gives you like electric impulse, and he put it in my neck. Man, I felt exactly where the weak spots are in my body. That's crazy, man. I was thinking, what? And I had like a sort of shock therapy. So he put it in my neck, and I started to have like a shock at my left foot and also my arm, and then you hold it there a little bit, and then I start shaking, and then it stopped, and then it was more balanced out. I said, what happened, man? I said, yeah, you are weak on your left side, and also your lower back, of course, but we're gonna fix it. So okay, so before I leave, I go again with him, because he said, yeah, you can come here, but not every day. You have to have a couple of days between it. So I'm going back to him Monday.
Wow, wow, man,
yeah,
that's incredible. There is more between heaven and earth than we will ever understand.
Exactly, my friend. My God. And you know how I am. I'm always open-minded. I was going there like, okay, if he's really a healer, that he's saying that, okay, let's go. So when I was there, I had already a good vibe, because the guy was also funny. He was so funny as hell. And he also said something very interesting, because I always wear a amethyst, right? The purple stone. And he said to me, you shouldn't wear that stone. It's not for you, that stone. But I said, it's not, I know this is a stone for protection, but I don't use it for protection. I just love the color and I love the stone. But he said, you can better not wear it anymore, because it will disbalance your body. So what stone would you recommend? He said, the yellow stone. He said, the yellow stone. And I said, is it the tiger eye? Yeah, you can use that. And that's so funny, my friend. I used to have the tiger eye when I graduated, and it was also a guy that loved stones, and he gave me that stone back then. It was maybe when I was 18, and he gave me that stone back then already. But I didn't like the stone. I have nothing with tigers, and yellow is not really a color that I like. But now I'm gonna buy a yellow stone, man. I'm gonna buy the tiger eye, and I'm gonna look it in the market or today or tomorrow. But the most important, the most funny thing was, I went there and I saw two ladies sitting there to wait for their treatment. And one of them, yeah, she looked nice, and she was really pretty. So I was sitting next to her, and she was really polite. And we started talking. Now, there was a girl, so her name was Valentina, and she's from Russia. She could speak English perfectly. So we started to talk, and no, man, I fell in love with her. But the stupid thing, I always fall in love with women that already taken. So she had a boyfriend. I say, shit, why do you have a boyfriend? Because he would be my perfect match. But okay, but okay, we're gonna. She invited me tonight at 6 o'clock to a orphanage place where little children are. But she heard that I danced. She said, "Hey, would you like to dance there? Because it would be very inspiring for them." I said, "No, I would gladly do that." So give me the address and I'll go. So tonight I'm gonna dance there, and I hope my live stream is working because I'm gonna do it live.
Oh man,
streaming.
man, that is so incredibly cool, man. That is so incredibly
little
cool.
children, from 6 till teenager, like 18, 19.
Wow.
So, and I'm gonna make the performance of my life.
Man,
So,
you are that. You are what the guy is telling you. What the guy is telling you, the healer, is that you are the eye of the tiger, man. You are.
Oh, shit, damn! I never thought. I even not thought about that, dude. The eye of the tiger. My God.
Man, you are the eye of the tiger. You are the survivor, man.
Hey, man, DW. Oh, whoa. My God. Hey, but you know what it is. What you say to others, they will come back to you. So you are the eye of the tiger as well. And you're the survivor as well, my friend.
Yeah, you gotta keep your claws sharp, man. You never know, right? You gotta.
You know what it is? People, because yesterday I fell from my bike and everything, and I was jammed up, but I was determined that I said, no, man, okay, this happened to me, and it was my own fault, and I'm taking full responsibility of this accident, but I know I'm going to heal fast, because my body is already, know my body already. So, and it was beautiful because that healer, he gave me real good tips, and he also said you shouldn't eat dragon fruit anymore. And I thought by myself, how do you know that I eat dragon fruit? Because dragon fruit is one of my favorite fruits here. It grows here. It's purple also. Now it's a little bit fuchsia color, pink, dark pink, but it's really delicious. But he said it doesn't affect your body because I have diarrhea all the time here. He said you should eat other kind of fruits like you call it cranberries, like that, like apple, like that, like sorts of fruits like that. So after that I went to the market and bought it immediately, and I'm gonna eat it on the beach later on.
Well, man, and you got to get sun, man. Sun heals. You need that.
Vitamin D, dude.
Yeah. You need that sun therapy. You need that sun therapy. Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what it is? You should see my wounds now, man. It's unbelievable. It's clean, and he said you should rub lemon on it. I said lemon? Yeah, lemon. Okay. I bought a lemon as well, so I'm gonna put it on because yesterday I went to the beach and I used the salt water to tap it on my wounds. Yeah, it stink. It stink. Stink. Yeah, stink. So, but I was thinking, okay, let's see. But hey, man. I use the nature to heal me.
Oh yeah, man, the salt water is powerful, man. The salt water is powerful. Listen, I went to, I told you about, like, I went to the beach and I stood in the water here up in the north of Scotland, and I just, I let my energy go in and out as the tide and the water moved in and out, and
nice, man.
And I was only in the water for like 5 minutes, but it was crazy because I didn't want to do it at first, but after 5 minutes in the water, I didn't want to leave the water. I didn't want to go back onto the land.
Yeah.
It's such an incredibly powerful experience. Yeah.
Yeah, but for me it was more powerful because I used my imagination, because I went to the beach and I see there's the ocean, and as a divine ocean, and my son, his name is Divine, and my daughter, her name is Moana, and that means ocean. So I was rubbing them in my wounds to heal it. So they were with me. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed and grateful that they are with me, and I know they're with me. So not physically, but spiritually. I know that for a fact.
Oh yeah, I mean we talked yesterday, or we texted yesterday about the fact that life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Right.
Exactly.
So there's a very specific reason for everything, whether we realize it or not. We can only connect the dots looking back, but we have to believe, have faith, and trust in moving forward.
Yeah, exactly, my friend. Because you know what it is. When I had that accident, right? I fell off the bike and everything, and I was only thinking of the little boy. So I went to that. But after that, I think the universe that it happened. I said, okay, because of this, I now have to rest, and I'm gonna go tomorrow to the healer, because I was planning to go to that healer because I had already the recommendation from my girlfriend, from a good friend of mine, but I didn't know when. So I thought, okay, tomorrow will be the perfect day because yeah, I went early to bed and I think, okay, tomorrow early I'm going to that place and we'll see. Because of that, I met this girl, that Valentina girl, and I'm going to the orphanage place tonight. So I'm thinking, my God, I was at that moment I was thinking, okay, this is why I have to have that accident. Okay, I didn't do it on purpose, but this is why this happened. You know, I see every negative experience that we call negative. There is always the birth of something positive, and this is the proof that I was grateful that it happened. And it sounds silly, of course. How would be grateful to something that is that we always labeled as negative, but an accident or illness. Because my disease is also something that I'm so grateful for that this was created within myself. Because if I didn't create that disease, then I still was the same person, the shallow person, and not that shallow. I was already working on spirituality, but I wasn't brave enough to follow my dreams and put it in vision and where I'm at today. So yeah, I will encourage everyone that is listening. Hey, don't let anybody stop you from following your dreams, but don't let it only be dreams, okay? Because when do you have dreams? When you sleep, and when you sleep, nothing happens. Yeah, you dehydrate, but that's it. But put it in a vision, okay? The vision is a roadmap to the reality of your dreams. So vision is a Latin word, 2 words. Vis means strength, and eon means I go. So in strength, I go to my dreams to make it reality. So go.
Yeah, and each new experience is an opportunity to change. It's an opportunity. It's a chance to do something new. I mean, you talked about the ideas are born, and birth is painful, and you have to go through that pain.
You have to go through the pain. Yeah, exactly. Because if it was that simple, then it had no meaning. Because then it would be the obvious way. And you will not appreciate what you've been through and what you have accomplished. So pain is something positive.
Yeah,
it's growth. Pain is growth.
Yeah, in order to, that after you've done like the physical training and you sit down and you're relaxed and you feel good, right? You feel good that you got to the other side. You feel good that you got to the top of the mountain. Absolutely. And you can be reborn at any time. You can be reborn any day. You can be reborn in a moment if you choose, if you make that choice, because life is this holistic experience of the pain and the pleasure. It's those things. It's the struggle and the comfort. It's all those things together. It's the need to create flow so that everything moves naturally, but it's also the need to understand that without friction, you don't have anything to hold on to, right? So you need a balance of those things. You need to bring all those elements together.
Yeah, exactly, man. And you know what it is? By the way, I filmed my session at that healer. So
wow.
I can post it. So it's funny because that Valentina girl, she filmed it for me, and she was so nice to do that for me. Wow. So I did it because I couldn't go live there somehow because I didn't have a connection in that place. But I think I know why, because the energy is that big from him that and all the people that are there. Yeah, so the connection of a Wi-Fi hotspot or something like that is not it's not coming through. So she filmed it for me, and I have it on my phone, and I filmed my walk on the beach this morning, and I filmed. I put my tripod on the beach, and I started dancing. That you should see, man. That is really funny because. People were walking there with their dog. Somebody's were running, and that was the thing. I said, you walk with a dog and you are running, but I am dancing. That is okay. That is not normal for you, but for me, that's a normal case. That is for me like running for you and walking with a dog like you. So, and it was funny because a lot of people were looking and even filmed it. And I must say, man, there are a lot of people in Bali that have me on their phone because they filmed it or they photographed it. I should ask money for it.
Man, it's just spreading the word. Goes around, comes around.
Exactly.
It'll swing back.
I'm expressing myself to the full, and that is it. and everybody can do it. But yeah, most people are blocked because they are thinking what other people think. So yeah, but the thing is, that was the thing, man. I was there on the beach, and I went home, and damn, man, I have a helmet. Yeah, you saw my helmet, right? The RoboCop helmet.
Oh yeah, with the visor, at the front.
Yeah,
Got it.
So nobody can see my face, and I went emotional, man. I went so emotional. I started to cry the whole way back to my hotel, because I was thinking like, whoa, man. Now I understand why I have to go through so deep to the deepest of the deepest, because now I see how grateful I am to receive all these gifts every single day, every single moment. That I'm thinking, oh my God, the universe is so amazing. I mean, you think you know it all, but then the universe will flip the script and give it you even in tenfold. And I think, whoa, I started to cry, man. I started to cry, and yeah, because I can do all these things because I'm on a for now I'm getting benefits from a Dutch organization that when you're sick, you get sick benefits, right? And I started to work there when I was in 2000, and I come there because my father introduced me to that company. So if I see the red line between it, it was all because of my father. My father.
Yeah, it's amazing. The way, here's the way I see it. I think there's an invisible physical attachment to our parents. And I know that kind of sounds crazy, but I think what that means is no matter where you are, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you are tied to them in some way that most people don't realize. And it's always there. And that's why, people talk about the pool of home. They talk about the pool of home. And that's your parents pulling on that invisible cord, that invisible, still there umbilical cord that draws you back towards them. And in life, it's kind of like our parents become the sun at the center of our universe. And no matter who we are or where we are, we live in the orbit of those people. We circle those people.
I see my parents as the golden triangle, If that golden triangle is not connected, you will never be the full being that you want to be in life. If you have trouble with your parents, you will always have a reflection in other relationship with people. It doesn't matter who, but that will reflect you for as being. So, and that is it. If you love your family, that's already in the word, the letters. I recall I already mentioned to you, right? GW, you know what that means, yeah? FAMILY.
Yeah, remind me, and it'll go out to other people. Yeah. So remind me.
Yeah, family, guys, who's listening, is so important, and it will always be in your mind. If I tell you this, FAMILY means father and mother. I love you.
Wow.
Keep it in mind. Please keep it in mind, because that is it. That is it.
That's incredible, and it's that brings great responsibility to parenthood, because here's something that I was thinking about just this morning. I was thinking about how children always try to please their parents, no matter whether their parents are good or bad. Children always have this inbuilt sense that they need to please their parents. They're always seeking appreciation from their parents, whatever it is that they do.
Because I must say, I must be honest, because I was a parent. I want to say that I was a bad parent, but I was a parent that was conditioned. That I say, if you do good, you will be rewarded, and if you do bad, you will be punished. So they are believing in a conditional love. That's why they want to be pleasing you. So now it's a different ball game. I'm telling my children, you can experience anything you want, but be careful. You have to experience it, but know what dangerous is, and you just have to experience that. And I will be there always to help you, to back you up. But I won't say that they cannot experience anything in life. They have to experience it, because that will make them who they are. And if you're constantly protecting them, they will not know the universe, know the world. So let them.
Yeah, I mean, overprotection leads to weakness because
Yes,
you don't have
yes, man.
exposure.
Exactly, and that's it. Most my parents, especially my mother, is over concerned. And I said, listen, man, that I know it's. I don't want to say it's sweet from you, of you, but don't worry about me. Come on, I know you're worrying because you still seeing the old experiences, images of me being bipolar and manic depressed and everything. But that wasn't me anymore. It's not me anymore. I was that because I was believing it because everyone was labeling me. So yeah, you started to believe it. So for me, it was simple. I have to first accept the disease, and yeah, it's already in the word. You're not at ease with yourself at the present moment. So you have to change that in your mind. And for me, it was double healing because it was a mental disease. So I had to go very deep, but I did it. And I can say that I'm healed. But yeah, okay, there will be critics and there will be people that say, yeah, this is just a phase. But okay, let them. I know what I'm doing and I'm grounded. And of course, you have to be manic sometimes. But it is not, manic is so a negative word. But you have to go out of the box. But if you don't get out of the box, you will never ever can create something big. Because all those people that have ideas, they went out of the box. They went manic. So I just applaud that because when the psychiatrist explained what manic was, he drew two horizontal lines, like 10 centimeters above each other. And he said, yeah, normal people stay in that box and you go out of the box. And I was thinking, yeah, so what's the problem? That is exactly what I want. Yeah, but it's not good. You need medicine for the rest of your life. I said, yeah, we'll see about that. I changed that, man. I changed that. I flipped the script. So I said, okay, I will do it my way. I will do it the natural way. I will look what food I have to eat and what kind of exercise I have to do, what yoga, meditation, all those kind of things. Read books, use supplements, the right one, like omega-3, magnesium, vitamin D, vitamin E, all those kind of things. And I did my research. I didn't do you know, a lot of people also say, okay, I don't want to take medicine, but they do nothing. So yeah, then you will get sick again. But I took action with all capitals. So I also had a diary. I put everything on my diary, how it works and how I felt. And at the 44th day, I was healed because I didn't feel any depression anymore and any manic, like, that I can be, that I'm a god and everything. I am a god, don't get me wrong, but it's not that I don't have to say it. I use myself, my body, my whole mind, everything to present myself through the universe, through me. So that's why everything happens now like, whoa, it brings me to places that I would never do if I was still in the mind, caught up in the mind, in my own mind, in the human mind, I mean. But if you transcend in the universal mind, yeah, then it's a different ballgame, man. Then the universe will say, okay, now you can present yourself as a king or queen, because now you can enter the kingdom of God we call the universe, and we can sing that song together, because universe means, uni means one, and first means song. So let's sing it together.
Yeah, you have to open yourself to ideas, to possibilities, to people, to options, to the universe, in order for those things to work through you.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think you've also been taught, and most of the people have been taught, never talk to strangers. I think by myself, like, okay, why not? Because if you talk to them, they won't be strangers anymore. So yeah, for me, it's like, okay, I'm just talking to people, and we'll see where it goes. And most people that I'm talking to now, I have contact with. So I have now like contact in Moscow. I have contact in India. I have contact in Scotland. I've got contact in Poland. I've got contact in Italy. I've got contact in Germany. So I've got so many contacts that I said, oh, so I have a place to stay now. Yeah, of course. But hey, listen, it's also the other way around. You have a place to stay in Holland, and even in Jakarta, and even in Bali if you want. They are really like, well, okay, let's go. So that's it. And even in New Zealand, Australia, man, I can keep on going. Hey, that's only why, because I am open up to conversations and just present myself as who I am. And they do that. They do it also. So yeah, it's great, man. It's really great.
Yeah, absolutely. It's people that make the difference. It's people that you connect with that make the difference. It's realizing that differences bring us together. They allow us to help each other. It was like why I spent a month in Finland, right? One of the reasons was I was looking at work possibilities, opportunities, making connections there. And one of the people I connected with said, "Do you want my flat for a month?" Right?
Really?
Yeah, somebody said, "Do you want my flat for a month?" And I said,
But listen,
"Okay, cool."
GW, if somebody says that, then you know that man, you present yourself as somebody that is trustworthy and loyal and honest, then yeah, it's you. It's all because of you that people react like that, right? And it's also with me. If I see people, they are so like for instance, I won a full pass for a salsa event in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and that's in April. So I won a lot of participants from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, and yeah, they were asking, "Oh, you won it?" Yeah, I said, "Yeah, are you going?" Yeah, I only have to buy the ticket. So the plane ticket. So I want to go. So if you're gonna go, we're definitely gonna go. So everybody now.
No, everybody's going, man.
Yeah, now everybody's going. So I was thinking, okay, cool. So that says a lot about how you present yourself, because a lot of things happened also at that salsa event, and it was I had a little bit an argument with my cousin. She's a salsa teacher, but with the problem with her, what I have the problem with her, and I know it's also within myself because it's a reflection. She is she thinks she knows it all. She thinks it knows it all. So okay, I reflected back to myself, but the thing is, I know it all in that manner that I know a lot. I have a lot of knowledge, but I will always be a student of life. I will always be a student of the universe, and I always can learn. And that's the thing. She thinks she don't have to learn anymore because she has everybody sees her as the salsa queen of Bali, and she's so stuck up. And I'm not the only one that sees that, because I talk to a lot of people about how they experienced the event. And a lot of people say, I had more expectations and it was not worth my money and all this kind of stuff. So I had a little bit an argument with my cousin, and she was a little bit, how do you call it, disrespectful to me, like really treating me as a dog. And I don't want to say that a dog is low, but the way that the dogs have been treated, because dogs want to be treated like that. You have to be a good leader, otherwise they will go over you. So I was thinking, I said to her, hey man, hey, don't be kurum aja to me. So kurum aja, that means don't be kurang. Kurang betekent less. Aja is learning. So
we got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes, man. We got 2 minutes,
okay.
And then we got to split.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. So to make a long story short, I just said what I have to say, and now we have a little bit distance, but it will be okay. We have to blow off some steam, and then I'm gonna talk to her and make it good. I mean, I will also say, like, hey man, you have to be humble always, and don't, because you will lose a lot of people around you, and you already lost a lot of people around you, because I already know. I talk to them, and that's not about gossiping, but it's more about observing what is happening. So there's a difference, observing and gossiping.
Absolutely. You have to be aware. You have to develop the awareness to understand what is happening in your environment. And let me give you something to think about. We chatted a little bit last night, and there was something that was on my mind as a result of that chat, and I just want to I want to put this out there. So what I think is that in life you have to grow, you have to seek to grow, you have to want to change, whether you're an individual person or you're part of a team or a group or an organization or a company, whatever. It's this growth that's really important, and you must transform yourself, and that transformation is preparation plus innovation. Right, the transformation is preparation plus innovation. Absolutely, and what you are doing today, it changes you tomorrow. You can't see it yet, but it changes you. It changes you tomorrow. So, if you have a vision of the future, in 20 years, you will you will still be you, but you want that you to be a different you. No matter how happy you are today with everything that's happening in the moment, you want that you to be a different you. You want to be on the move. You want to plot a course, and you want to take control of that situation. You want to be able to guide yourself. You want to be able to learn to, leverage the skills that you have and work on them. You want to be able to, you've got to give yourself opportunity. You've got to get in the room. You've got to work for free. You need people to know who you are. You've got to, you've got to give if you want to be able to take advantage of life's opportunities. And the goal is to become infinite. The goal is to become limitless. The goal is to become as powerful as you can be at all points in time and in all places. That's kind of what I want to say.
Thank you, my friend, and it was a pleasure to join you in this live stream or a live Facebook. So yeah, listeners, just take what can help you in your journey, and what not, leave it, but don't judge it, because this is our truth. This is my truth, and GW's truth. So. Yeah,
absolutely. And I'm going to put this information out there, and I'm going to put it in other places as well, and I'm going to share it out, and I'm going to see where it goes.
Send me a link. Send me a link, GW.
Absolutely. I'll post a link on your Facebook timeline. Okay, so it goes out there.
Cool.
So
and
that
I will accept it, and then people can also watch.
Listen. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be very cool. Hey man, have a great day, and we'll be in contact for sure.
Yes, for sure, man.
Absolutely.
Just look at my Facebook Live, because I'm gonna go to a tattoo shop where I want to do my tattoo. Well, I'm not gonna do the tattoo now, but I'm gonna talk to that guy. And then I'm going to go to the orphanage place.
Okay, that's cool. Take videos, put them up online, spread the word, and be heard. Yeah. And that's everything. Cool. Man, I'll speak to you later. I'm going to hang up now. I'll speak to you later.
Cool. It's cool, man. And say hello to your wife too, okay?
I will, absolutely. Do it done. Take care.
Yeah, take care. GW, take care.
You too, mate. You too. And there we go. That's Defeat David in Bali. And he's doing his own thing. He's getting out there. He's helping people. He's sharing experiences. And that's the way to move forward. If you're interested in getting more information about what he does, it's David Nelwan on Facebook, and on, what else is he on? He's on Instagram as well. You can catch up with me on the podcast's Chatterbox and Business Coaching Masterclass, also through the YouTube channel, the Academy of Language Therapy and Life Coaching. And lots of other things go out. Newsletters, information, articles, motivation, inspiration, education is kind of how I boil it down. There we go. That was cool. That was a great chat. Hopefully there will be more like this in the future. I've had fun. I hope you have too, and we'll see where it all goes. Thank you for paying attention. Take care.